Hi, Vinson Hall, and welcome to what I hope will be a regular feature for you to watch. It is going to be our individual Vinson Hall artist feature. As many of you know, this would have been the weekend that we would be celebrating our annual Vinson Hall art show up in the ballroom. And while we're all really sad and miss the fact that we can't be there to share our work with you in person and enjoy the camaraderie associated with looking at work, talking about work, and meeting up with fellow lovers of the art world, we're going to do the next best thing and bring the artist to you. This week, we're using as our first artist the very well-known Vinson Hall artist in residence, Mrs. Midge Holmes. Midge has been doing art for many years and is an accomplished portrait artist, having done commissions for folks both in the Vinson Hall and the general Virginia community as well. She also experiments with landscapes. She does drawing, painting. She's pretty much a jack of all trades when it comes to art. So I hope you'll enjoy our very first of many Vinson Hall Artist Series interviews. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce you, if you don't already know her, to Mrs. Midge Holmes.
It's nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk
You know,
to you.
I am an amateur. You're making me sound as though I'm better than I am.
Not
I am an amateur.
I don't believe that, but in any event, I know people enjoy your work. So I just thought instead of having people walk around and read your bio, we'll basically do an interview bio. And I
Okay.
appreciate you being our guinea person, the first one out of the block. So anyway, so when we're thinking about your art, like you've been doing art for a while. So what was your inspiration to get started in art?
Well, I didn't know that I had any talent, and I had always thought that I wasn't an artist. I was an athlete. My sister was the artist. But
Oh,
after I retired, my dear friend Mary Kay Cheek said, "Come on over and paint." And I had time. I had retired. And I thought, oh no, I can't do this. Well, Mary Kay was a teacher of children, and that was exactly what I needed for painting. And she put a canvas in front of me, and she had a teddy bear, and she said, look for darks and lights and shapes. And I started doing that, and a teddy bear started to appear, and I thought, wow, this is fun. And
oh,
it was very absorbing and soothing. And then when Mary Kay moved away, I found Jennifer Shakely, and she helped me in her classes with brush strokes and color and mixing paints. And I was working only in oils, and I absolutely loved it. I have a couple of paintings here to show what I did in the early days.
well, I think we'd
So
love to
I'll
see
hold
them.
them up for you.
Sure, that'd be
Okay,
great.
this is a squirrel that I did,
Oh, okay. Oh, that's great. I love the
and
lines.
it's oil paint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was this one of
And
your first ones?
then I like to paint from photographs, and I saw a photograph of this painting. Whoops, it's upside down.
Okay.
Of a lady in a hat. And
Oh, wow.
I painted this in oil. So
Oh,
as you can see, I focused on portraits and animals.
I
I
remember in
was
class
not
you
that
said you like,
happy with my landscapes or my still lifes or any of the other
I,
subjects.
I remember in class, one of the things you always say is you like things with eyes,
With eyes,
but not
absolutely.
cats.
Eyes show personality.
I agree. Haha, get it? I agree. Anyway, so.
Except for potatoes, Chris says.
Oh, that's true. Well, he's right about that. That's true. Oh, that's funny. So, why do you think it's important for people to continue to learn something, like to just continue to grow in
Well, you know, when you're getting older and your brain gets rusty, you really need to expand what you do and what you think and what you can try. It brings excitement and interest to your life, and it's really fun. And
oh,
I especially like to do it with other people. I'm an
yeah.
extrovert,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just like painting with other people and seeing what they're doing, and I find it very inspiring.
I think that's good. Speaking of inspiration, I know as artists, we always gather our inspiration from outside sources. So, do you have any particular artists you've always liked or admired or get inspiration from?
Well, I like Mary Cassatt. I saw her paintings at the National Gallery. I loved going to the portrait gallery with the art class. But I really, really like the paintings done by my art teachers.
Oh,
Mary Kay Cheek was a portrait artist, and Jennifer Shakely was as well, and you are.
oh,
And you've done dogs and your daughters, and
true. Like I
yeah,
do. That's true.
I find my teachers very inspiring.
Oh, well, that's always good to know. That's true. So we already addressed a little bit about your favorite subjects, which are usually things that I bet. What particular have been some of your favorite subjects?
I love the painting I did of Blizzard, Ron Musselwhite's dog.
Oh,
I've done other dogs for people at Vinson Hall, but I especially like doing that one. I liked doing the painting of Admiral Kathy Martin when she left. Our whole art class tried to do a portrait of her, and I was really happy with that one too. Um, I like to do pets that have personality. Unfortunately, a lot of the people who want me to do pets give me pictures of black dogs, and it's very hard to see eyes on a black dog, but I've had some success with that as well.
oh, that's funny. Yeah. Well, with black dogs, sometimes you have to mix different colors. So
Right.
now
There
that
are a couple of paintings I've done recently for you that were going to be in the art show this month. Can I show
oh,
them?
absolutely. I'd love
Okay.
to see them. Oh, oh, that's so nice. I love that rabbit and the reverse rule of thirds with the negative space. I like that.
That was my rabbit, and here are my
Oh,
giraffes.
I love that. So where did you get the inspiration for the giraffe?
I often get inspirations from National Geographic or calendar pages.
Oh, okay.
So magazines, I love to go through. Children's books sometimes have good pictures of animals.
That's a good
And
idea.
then I do want to say that you have stretched me into drawing and trying charcoal and white. And here's a painting I did that I like it, that came out pretty well,
Oh,
of a little
yeah.
girl's dress.
Okay. Oh, absolutely. The little
And I thought
pinafore.
that would probably have gone in the art show too.
And
I'm very sad that the art show hasn't happened, but
oh, no sadder than me.
maybe next year. Yeah,
We'll have a big one next year. It'll have to be a
right.
blowout event. So to be sure, that's absolutely sure. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the Vinson Hall community about your art or something as we're going to be looking at
Well,
your
I would like to say that I'm very happy with what Vinson Hall has done with our art program, the nice new studio with good lighting, and we could have better chairs, but
amen.
the supplies and you, and thanks to George Lynch, who was one of your art students, he recommended you to Fred,
That's
and Fred
true.
hired you, and that's to the benefit of all of us because
Oh,
we
thanks.
all love your classes and miss them very, very much.
Well, I miss everyone too, and I hope everyone watching gets a chance to see your artwork that's going to follow in a slideshow formation and be inspired and maybe even join us down at the Art Center once we're back to
Well,
normal.
I hope so. I hope that people will think, well, maybe I should try this. I don't know why it is that so many people think they can't draw when they have really never really given it a try.
I agree. It can't hurt to try, there's
That's right.
no fail in art, but oh gosh, I so appreciate you giving us your time and sharing your talent with everyone so that we get a chance to see your work this way and look forward to when we can see you in person and the artwork in person at a future art show at Vinson Hall.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
I'd like to thank Midge again for inviting us into her world and sharing some of her experiences with her art and showing us some of her art. What follows will be several samples of her work that would have appeared in the art show this spring, and hopefully you'll get to see it in real life at our very next Vinson Hall art show coming sooner than later, we hope, and hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be featuring another artist in the coming weeks, and hopefully you'll look forward to seeing that one as well. Thank you again, Vinson Hall. Take care, stay well, and we'll see you real soon.